I
Oh,
hate to tell you all this.
Don't
Uh-huh.
say anything cursed.
Say something super cursed.
It's time to jump into it.
Oh my
Jump
gosh!
So
I
here's
can't
the
believe
real
it's time.
honest to God truth. I didn't do a recap.
you whore.
So let's just talk about what we did.
Okay.
We woke up in the morning. Quinn and Koigram wanted to go swimming. Rubicon got excited about it. May and Nova stood on the docks like a bunch of aloof, disaffected teens.
Like reasonable adults who didn't want to get in cold, endless water.
Oh yeah, that one. Cold, endless water. Yeah.
My only real fantasy with Koigrim is being able to generate my own body heat. That's it.
Koigram and Quinn did see a golden light somewhere in the depths, and May felt the chumbly wumblies at the end of the dock so bad that she toppled over and fell in the water. Koigram rescued her, and we spent the morning like investigating the depths. Notably, Rubicon, like going deep, got a like growing sense of like unease as Koigram's feeling of like excitement intensified. Who knows what the fuck that means? Uh, we left Moralbach finally. Got on the road, ran into a griffin, which, like any other animal, Quinn spoke to, made friends with, healed,
My job, baby.
and got a quest from. We got a little bit of information from it. Touched nothing in the glade to the northwest, which is super easy because we're not going there, I think. We did legend lore and learned a little bit about Uplink Cravis, that it's some sort of receiving port and has everything needed for people to survive on a barren, lifeless world and start to like reform it. And we also learned a little bit about Nova's like backstory. Learned about her sister and the people that she hunted down. And I kind of think that's where we're at.
I think we slept eventually,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Oh, we also you may have mentioned this and my brain just voided it. We spoke to a griffin too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Okay, I my brain derped.
So cool.
And I think that's it.
Well, that was a lovely recap. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Basically-
jumping.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Good
jumping
recap.
us right in there.
Thanks.
But basically, yeah, y'all are kind of embarking on your, I guess, second day now of travel. Apart from Rubicon's kind of general vibe, internal compass kind of leading him kind of towards Kravis. You don't really have too much of a good sense of where you're going. But is there anything that you all would wish to do or look out for, or anything to like aid in your journey?
As always, going to keep a lookout for animals, cute little guys that I can brain blast into.
Wonderful. Make a survival or investigation or perception. Just make a check.
I'd like to use religion. I'd like.
If you can
kidding.
justify it.
I would rather not, and instead use perception for a 33.
Beautiful.
Hey,
Not bad.
that's all right.
We have one skill we're really good at.
You notice a couple of different animals kind of along the trail. One at this point, after multiple days on the road, not just in your journey here, but your journey like to Moralbach, there is that damn sparrow again. you're pretty sure it's the same one.
It's the same
it.
sparrow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Kill it. It's a spy.
okay.
Aside from that, you see all manner of like the wilderness comes more alive the more northward you kind of go. You see a little bit more wildlife around.
If I see that same sparrow and like I'm aware it's the same sparrow, Rubicon will just condense down again, down into another that same sparrow and fly up next to it and kind of do like the get in like the migratory pattern, like the
Yeah.
V, a two bird V.
Sure, absolutely. You catch it. It, of course, sees you, notices you, just kind of blinks. Do birds blink? I guess now they do. This bird blinks
Yes.
and
Yeah, they can blink, sure.
kind of continues to fly and then descends and goes down onto like a tree branch.
Will descend with it. And I don't know if I can speak in bird form, but I'm gonna tweet my little heart out and be like, "Hey, I noticed you're following us."
Sure, make an insight check as you're speaking bird to this bird.
I do love bird.
Attempting to bird.
16.
Okay. The bird does not respond to you. Doesn't tweet, doesn't do any like birdie kind of body language. Just kind of looks at you. But you can see like an intelligence behind its eyes. It definitely understands you. It looks almost like, well, not super sure, but just it definitely understands you.
We'll just kind of looking at it, like hop a little closer on the branch, be like, "Oh, it's okay if you don't want to talk, that's fine. I just noticed you were following us, and if you want company on the road while you're flying, if you want to fly with us, you can. You're welcome to join us." I don't speak bird, contrary to popular belief and my form. I don't really speak bird, but yeah. Well, you're welcome to follow us. I'm Rubicon. I take the wing and
Make a persuasion check, Rubicon.
Oh. Okay. Glory to God in the highest, net 20. Net 20!
Oh!
Through God, all things are possible.
I have to reevaluate some things.
So the bird again still says nothing. But as you kind of like hold your wing out in this bro-y kind of bird handshake, it kind of just like does a quick like bob of the head, almost like a nod, but a bob of the head. And will continue to branch hop, following you all as you continue on your journey.
Yeah, after we talk, after the nod, Rubicon will say goodbye, fly down, like reappearing in his normal form. Just be like, "I just met the nicest bird," and then tell the group about it. Like,
Sure.
Will you point it out to us?
oh yeah, he's do I see him? Is he following?
Yeah.
Right up there.
That's weird, right?
Oh yeah, it's really weird. Like also I've never seen a bird that like understood like talking and like was able to nod and seemed to have a comprehension. Maybe he's not a bird, maybe he's like me.
Ooh.
That's not a bad idea. Is there a limit to how long you can be, an animal?
Oh, well, it does take a lot of like concentration and stamina. It's I can do about 8 to 10 hours before I'm just like I'm too tired. It's I don't know. It's kind of like imagine jogging. Like you can probably do it for a really long time, but like if you do it like forever, like you don't take a break in between, like it's kind of like that. You kind of gotta slow and steady.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna
I don't know if I can.
like
talk to
about
that
how
one.
far away is this bird from us?
The bird is roughly, I mean, it's close now. It's within like a 30 feet range of you guys, kind of trailing towards the back.
Detect magic.
You detect a signature from the bird.
Hey.
It's school. You get school, right?
Yeah, is
Mhm.
it like transmutation? Is it like conjuration? Is it like
Dumb thing that I have
What
to
is
look up
polymorph?
really
It's
quickly.
called magic.
I think
it's whatever you need.
polymorph is transmutation.
You get a basic level of conjuration magic from it.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just like to the in the wagon, like to the group. I think that might be someone's familiar.
I mean,
Oh, so kind of like Fable is to you?
Yeah, like
There's-
Fable or DG.
there's a way to find out for sure.
Do we
What like
kill it?
No, what? No, what the hell? No, I can talk to it.
Yes, you can talk to animals, right? So it's
Yeah,
a
I
good
guess you
one.
can. I mean, sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works too.
I look at Nova. Would you like the honors?
I think Rubicon is enjoying talking to animals. But if someone else, I'm not always the most socially skilled.
No, I'm not either. People usually get really off put by me because I get like really excited about things.
All right, let me take a crack at it.
Yeah, Quinn, if you want to talk to it, like you're really well spoken.
Hey,
you.
just
So
I don't want to
sweet.
I don't want to be the kid that's like, wait, do we have homework? But does Lucky get upset at all when May casts magic?
Lucky does not appear to react for the moment.
Okay. Just
Also,
wanted
she's
to
looking
clarify.
forward.
Oh right, I totally forgot about
I didn't, don't worry.
that.
Okay. All right, cool.
I look up at the bird and I go, "Hey, bird,
In bird.
in bird,
Okay.
Or
how's it going up there?"
Just looks at you.
You don't have to talk or anything, but I just if you want to talk, then we can talk for an hour. So you got an hour of this.
Well, if it's a familiar, it is probably a spirit, not like a real, animal. I don't know if that magic works.
Oh, oh. As an action, choose 4 creatures. The chosen creature can magically understand you regardless of the language you speak for 1 hour.
Oh, creature.
Yeah, that's what it says in my little book here. My stuff.
Sorry, I thought you were using a spell that I am familiar with.
No, I don't need that anymore. I got this.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's something they teach you at school.
I forgot the spell. I had speak with animals, and then I didn't anymore, and I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Anyway, this bird.
Hmm. They
Um,
just kind of look at you.
do you want some seeds? I got cheese in my pocket too. I don't know if birds eat cheese. I think all kinds of food and stuff. You're like loyal to somebody, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you get that look in your eyes.
Do I know anybody with a sparrow familiar?
All right.
I do.
Well, I tried.
Wait, you're muted.
Oh, I asked if I know anybody with a sparrow for a familiar.
Um,
Apparently, yes.
you've seen a couple of people choose like birds
Yeah.
in school.
Sure, I have one.
Elle never settled on a shape for her familiar, but when she did choose a bird, it was a sparrow.
Mm.
Was there any like thing particular about like her sparrow?
All of her familiars had a little touch of lilac somewhere.
So tell me about the sparrow.
Hey, Rubicon.
Well, it's up in the tree, kind of away from you all.
Rubicon, when you were near the sparrow, was there any kind of purple on it anywhere?
Hey,
There
do you?
was one purple lilac tail feather.
Yeah, there. I think there was like on the tail feather, there was a little bit of lilac there. I mean, personally, I think it was a little more closer to lavender, but like lilac is sure. That's fine.
Lilac's close to lavender.
It
I can see how
is.
you'd be confused.
Easily.
I
I
think
worked at
lavender.
Sherwin-Williams for 2 years. I'm starting.
As a note, also, Rubicon, you have been seeing this sparrow since before you arrived in Lachlan's Rest. You first saw it when you stopped in the cave and found Elle's note. Just now that you recognize this sparrow as like the same one.
Right. Yeah, share that with the group too. I think it's been following us for a while, like at least since Lachlan's Rest. That's just when I've noticed it.
May, you got that look in your eyes like you know something.
Yeah, I think just like lowering her voice. I think that's maybe Elsbeth Shaw's familiar. Um,
Is the alienist's daughter?
yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to ask it about Elle?
I mean,
What?
I guess it couldn't hurt anything. I mean,
Uh, still very quietly, right? Car's just
Should I mean, would it benefit us to? Don't you have a connection to these creatures, right? That your familiars or whatever you connected, like speaking to one is like speaking to you.
well, it only works over a certain distance, I believe. Is that right? Find familiar, you can only communicate over like it's like a mile or something. I mean, it's possible that Elle has been trailing us, but I think she would have to be pretty close by.
What if we asked her to deliver a message to Elle and then just watch for a reaction? Does she leave? Does she just kind of stay there? Like it might be more revealing what she does in response to us, assuming she's Elle's familiar, giving a directive on that.
Elle did try to help us to a certain extent. We kind of like ignored her help, but
How did she try to help us?
when she gave us the note,
I think we still don't really know everything about that, you know?
yeah, but she took an opportunity to give us some insight into the hand, which I think it's not nothing.
Were we thinking she had erased her memory from that though? If we brought it up, would she know what she did?
Because the handwriting, if I recall, was in Elsbeth's hand, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the thing about it, right, is so whatever she would have done and erased her memory with that spell would have had to have been recent. But she left that note where, who was supposed to find that? We happened upon it by chance.
Did we?
Yeah, are we sure that that was by chance?
I think we were kind of directed to that cave, weren't we? If I recall correctly.
I think Rubicon smelled smoke. Or detected smoke.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, like even that can be like a signal, like a smoke signal.
What if we ask the familiar something like, let us know if you want to talk about our travels with your father?
Hmm.
The day.
Alienist.
I'll only do it if everyone's okay with it, because I know, May, your history with Elsbeth. I don't want to put you in a position you are uncomfortable with.
I don't
Just-
think there is.
Being followed is pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah. And we were with her dad for a day at least. Yeah, like you said. So
It might be tempting to her to find out. I mean, it's honestly more just empty bait, but still, it would potentially lure her out.
have I ever noticed if the alienist had a familiar? Yeah, I guess Quinn, if you want to ask something about, I mean, should we just be direct and blunt and say, hey, we know that your elf familiar.
I, I would be interested in talking to this person, but I also don't have a history with them.
I think sometimes being direct can get you a lot of information. Like, I think if we just ask, are you else familiar? She's probably going to be silent. If we come in assuming that, if she is, I feel like we'll be able to see more of a reaction. And if she isn't, I think there would be a probably genuine confusion and lack of reaction. That would also be confirming for us.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
think
between all of us watching, we'd figure it out.
the thing, I mean, Elle doesn't want to be a part of whatever she's a part of, I think, but if she did what she did, it's because she has to be fully loyal to the hand. So I'm not sure what we might gain from this other than, spooking off a spy. But I
I'm
think it's good
perfectly
to
fine.
be direct.
If the only thing gained is getting rid of a spy, that is definitely a gain.
Yeah.
I think I've got an idea.
Okay.
Okay.
I hop out of the cart and I go over and I grab like a fist-sized rock, like a pretty big sized rock, and I'm gonna paint a symbol onto it.
We just
Uh,
killed the familiar.
I'm gonna paint a symbol onto it, and I'm gonna go, "Yo, bird." Actually, do you think you can carry this rock? All right. Okay, that's a 15, but I can't roll lower than a 23. So I've inscribed this rock with a rune that will allow your master Elsbeth to communicate with us. If she wants to talk, this would be a way to do it. Okay. All right. All right, I'm gonna be honest, this bird's freaking me out.
Well, we
Oh,
can just keep going. Like it's been peacefully following us for the time being. It hasn't done anything.
Yeah, but
well,
I don't know.
you said that there's a limit on how far you can be connected to this creature. But does
Right.
that stop it from existing outside of that range?
No.
So, one could reasonably send their familiar as a scout, and then once they were back within that connective distance, could report.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's happening.
It could be, but it's not
Could
good
be.
for us.
At
I'll-
least it's okay until it reports back.
Yeah. I'll just like address the bird directly. Did L's familiar have a name?
Yeah, I actually messaged it to you.
Oh. Oh, crumbs and cookies.
Oh, beans.
Just straight to the bird. Hi, we're all talking now, so is it Ifrit? Do you remember me, or she'll May will hold out her like her little fingy as for a perch.
The bird kind of like watches, kind of shakes its feathers really quick. And then she flutters down, lights on your finger for a second, and then almost like for just half a second, and then like bounces back up to the next tree. Sort of like ahead of you guys.
Or she asked her familiar to help us before she wiped her memory.
Yeah, that
Oh.
maybe could be it.
Maybe the familiar has the knowledge to unlock memories.
Maybe she's meant to lead us somewhere.
Okay. Let's
Well-
follow a bird for a while. As
All
long
right.
as we go in the same direction of Kravis.
It kind of, oops. It kind of like shakes its body and then its head. Almost as if to like indicate no.
Hmm.
Like we're not supposed to follow you, or
But you're supposed to follow us. Hmm.
And help us.
Can I do like an insight check to make sure it's not lying?
How do I
Sure.
interpret bird? That's a great. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but I want to turn into that bird that does the little wing dance.
Yeah.
Did my roll show up on roll 20?
Nope.
No.
No.
I
Sometimes
rolled a
it's
12. I'm gonna try refreshing my page and seeing if I can get it to sync.
Mama Goose and Azure, welcome in, my friends. And Mortal and Plaid.
There's so many people today.
So
Many
many
friends.
Goodness.
We have so many friends.
So many friends.
How are they
I'm not sure
all
why
so
my rolls
cute?
aren't showing up, but it was a 12.
I believe you, that's fine. And it was a insight.
Yes.
You do not pick up on any like shiftiness from the bird. It's a little unclear, but doesn't seem particularly like suspicious or like it's trying to be shady. It's a bird.
All right, thank you. Also, I'm gonna keep doing a little bit of troubleshooting on my end. So if you start seeing random rolls from me, that's all it is.
Sounds good.
Well, if you're ever get tired of flying, little friend, I have a happy little shoulder for you, or you're free to mingle amongst us if you desire.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm Rubicon. We talked earlier. Well, I kind of talked at you. I didn't really hear much from you. You can come down here. You're welcome to join us, but I think I don't know, guys. Should we just keep moving? Because like, sorry, no offense to you. I'm not. This isn't for you. Should we just keep moving? They're kind of not really. They've been with us for a while, as far as I can tell, and they haven't really impeded us. So maybe we just keep going. We haven't
Yeah,
fallen
I
under
mean,
attack, so I don't think they're like a spy or like a bad guy or anything like that.
well, I mean, could still definitely be a spy, but I mean, I might as well keep going.
If they're spy. Okay, we're going to go. We're going to go across the sea now.
Well, the thing is, right, like they can only report once they leave, so we're fine as long as they're here.
Yeah, and we're going to the sea. We're not going to the sea.
So you all continue on your journey for the rest of the day. Is there anything else that you all would wish to do or discuss?
Curious to know what the landscape is like.
Yeah.
So, as you all are trekking, let me pull this up. It's basically
Oh, I'm in a wagon, thanks.
Star trekking
Right,
across
sorry.
the universe.
I don't walk anymore.
right. That's for poor people.
That's for peasants,
Um,
basically.
So what you're encountering is like this forested kind of landscape that slowly is kind of like becoming a little bit more like hilly and also old growthy. You're starting to be able to kind of see like deeper into the forest. A lot of the underbrush is kind of clearing away. Um, yeah, there's lots of pine needles and big tall pine trees and all sorts of stuff like that. It's a little bit chillier up here.
Did we
It's starting to get
agree
colder.
we're going along the west shore around these mountains?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think we're gonna follow the road up and then cut around the mountains.
Okay. How I don't know how good everyone is with like spatial distancing. So, is there a possibility that you could show us on the map kind of
Yes.
roundabouts where we are?
Let me do
I
that
have
real
so
quick.
much spatial distancing ability, you don't even know.
I'm spatial distance out of my fucking gourd, dude.
I'm so fucking spatially distanced right now.
The more distanced spatially, the better. So you all are kind of doing, like, kind of going along.
You can draw.
Oh yeah, I can draw. I forgot that I can draw.
like a
Yeah,
vanish.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
For the most part.
Oh, we're following the coast maybe more than I thought we were.
Yeah. That's kind of where the main road kind of goes. It does, just kind of like how you drew it, Koigrim, it does kind of curve up into the mountains away from the cliffside
Oh, interesting.
eventually, but for the most part, it'll be a few days' journey.
Okay, cool. This is day 2 in the wilderness.
Yeah. And as it closes, you find a place to camp. Is there anything else you all wish to do or discuss?
I mean, I feel like saying it is like silly, but but
Sure.
I feel like the consistent dedication is important.
Of course. Go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
That's fair. Oh my land!
An
It's
eight-
a number that's double digits.
And 18 is what you needed. So you tap into the land around you. Finally, the meditation setting in. You return it this time. You establish the connection that you're looking for.
Hello.
Is this thing on?
As you open your eyes and once more the wilderness of shiver pine surrounds you. The Lord of Flowers, nowhere to be seen at the moment, but you sense his presence.
As he opens his eyes and takes that all in, there is a noticeable like a sigh of like relief almost. And kind of goes,
Well, I'm sure you've been able to see or feel, but I've been trying to do this for a hot minute.
We have. As he steps out from a tree.
Hello. I know it may be improper to ask about the nature of someone else's deal, but I'm interested in facilitating both the Shiverbine's growth and the freedom of my friend. I was wondering if there might be a way to do that.
Which friend?
Quinn.
Yes.
Potentially also with distinguished gentlemen.
Hmm.
What might be done for these two, that they might satisfy their deal and maintain their freedom?
DG, this distinguished gentleman. They have always been one of us.
Ah. Okay. Interesting to know. Thank you.
And this Quinn wishes to pull out of the Accord.
I think that they feel very taken advantage of, which is not necessarily untrue. They were
Yes.
in a difficult situation, and they made a choice, and that's important. But Master Nardaxis, I think, needs more freedom than the Grove can offer sometimes.
What you ask on behalf of your friend. We do not possess the ability to accommodate. We are
Would
the
there be an
vessel.
exchange?
We are the forest.
Hmm.
The power flows through us.
And through him.
Now, yes.
Hmm.
We are not its master. We are the Shiverpine.
That's interesting. I guess I had never thought of you as anything but the master of everything that you espouse, but to be a servant of what is. I had never thought of you that way.
We all are servants of what is.
I agree.
If your friend were to find someone with the power to break this deal, that is your friend's path.
Hmm. But no exchange or substitution or further deal could modify the current one to have this power withdraw from him, from them.
To have another stand in his place.
Yes, as I did for Theria.
It would be different.
I see that.
It could be done.
What would be needed?
A willing stand-in.
One who is not already a part of the group.
Yes. And a memory of equal value to one's soul.
You mean a memory so profound and deep as to be a defining moment of a person's soul?
Yes.
Thank you for answering my question. I have one more, which I would ask of you and the Grove. What do you know of a golden thread?
The golden thread. The arc of time.
Hold on. What the fucking hell? Arc of time. Arc with a K or arc with a C?
Arc with a C.
Arc of time.
The arc of time.
The river of thought of a great being beyond your realm or mine. There are some who call him the All-Father, others who call her Gaia. Memories are widespread of this one, like dandelion seeds across the multiverse.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by multiverse, but I think I understand that this thread represents a parent of Terminus or of the world.
Not your world,
Oh,
but your world has strayed from its orbit.
yes, I had heard that.
It is near the arc of time, a strand of it. It rises to nearly touch, as the sun nearly touches the earth, this place you call the Claret Strait.
Yes,
Souls
that's the
that
place
pass
that
through.
touches.
It is touched by souls that swim the arc of time.
Some of my friends are unsettled by the feeling of being near this place, but I am invigorated. Is there a reason for such a difference?
Yes. It is in the shiver pine's nature to spread.
Is the claret straight a child of the sugar pine, a branch coming into Terminus?
No.
It is something else then, this arc of time.
When your shoulder is exposed to the sun, it can grow red and cracked.
Hmm.
The claret strait is spirit burnt.
And I am invigorated by the shiver pine.
By the proximity to somewhere new.
Ah,
That is our nature.
so it is. Could the shiver pine heal such a wound?
It is not a wound, but yes.
The shiver pine could change. What is?
We can.
The last thing that I think I would ask. What would the shiver pine have me do?
What does a forest do?
Bro, all right. It's been good to talk to you.
And you.
I have felt your absence, my friend.
We all have been distracted.
Mm. The this these creatures, the hand, the gut, they pervert life.
Yes. It would poison the shiver pine.
I would keep it from doing so. I will try.
Yes.
I think Corgrim just bows and just closes his eyes and says good night.
You come to your senses, surrounded by your friends.
Making camp, all that good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else that you all would wish to do with this evening?
This is like, actually, yeah. May will have been working with some of those eggshells that she got to she like grinds them up and makes them into like little kind of like like tablets, and it's just like over like working on them. And eventually, like once she's like about 10 minutes goes by, and she's got them prepared the way she wants to. Everyone just want to try this real quick. If I think I'm most curious about you, Rubicon.
Okay.
So this
What,
should
what?
be something that benefits all of us. I don't have enough to do it every day, but well, anyway, for those of us with mouths, if you will just take each one of these and you know, get ready, and then when I tell you, place it on your tongue and swallow it. Rubicon, I don't really know what to do for you.
Oh, I think I have a solution to this. And Rubicon wild shapes into a giant ape.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, like a King Kong?
Oh yeah, like a big, like fucking 4 times the size of a silverback sized.
Good lord.
Let's go.
Okay.
Horgrim's still like kind of like has only semi-lucid from his meditation. He's like,
Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, May will like dole one out to everybody, and then finally to Rubicon. This like tiny little like thing is almost imperceptible in your gigantic ape hand. Okay, everyone, put it in your mouth.
Okay, what is this?
It is eggshells and some other things. Don't worry about
What is it going to do, May?
It's going to allow us to communicate telepathically. It should. Okay, everyone, go for
Wait,
it.
you're not
I-
sure?
That's why I'm testing it.
I've already
Quinn,
swallowed. If we don't do this, it's gonna like.
Quinn, now.
Right.
And then, like, after everyone swallows it, just like thought wise, without saying anything, May will just be like, okay, did it work? Is everybody hearing?
What are we supposed to be here?
Do
Wait,
yes.
Yeah.
wait,
Okay.
hello?
Yeah,
Oh.
Rubicon.
Wait, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Maybe you
Oh,
could go
that's-
louder.
Can you hear all of my thoughts?
No, just the ones you're like saying to us, like you're speaking.
Just the ones I project.
Poop.
Yeah.
And we
Poop.
can everyone can hear everyone.
Poop.
Right. All
Poop.
like the whole time.
Poop.
Poop.
Yeah. So there's
Poop.
like no secrets in here.
Can we? Is it just words?
Rubicon, are you able to poop?
I
Oh,
can't
God.
now. Wait, someone give me something to eat. I want to digest it.
You're digesting eggshells now.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
zoom
this-
in on the anatomy, and it's just like a bunch of rocks, like grinding stuff together in intestines, not actually absorbing anything.
Is this
I
forever?
just look like a fucking like
No, it's for
animatronic.
8 hours. Oh
Yeah.
no,
Why would you
it's
give
it's
this
for
to us before we go to bed?
no, it's for 1 hour. I'm sorry. This is my first time.
Could you imagine if we started sending each
That's-
other our dreams?
Oh no.
No,
what if we
it's
could all dream together?
May's just inundated at night with 5
Sure.
voices all saying poop.
so May like pulls out her actually she pulls out Miro's spell book. She's like, I don't the notes in here are a mess.
Is
I-
that Rockies?
It's Miro's. I mean,
No, oh.
yeah, it's Rocky. I don't know. It's
Oh, right.
them.
Because they Right.
Until the spell ends, the targets can communicate telepathically through the bond, whether or not they have a common language. The communication is possible over any distance, though it can't extend to other planes of existence. I don't think it's images. I mean, try thinking an image.
I try thinking of my interaction with the
Thank God I can't see the poop.
with Vinon, with the large flowers. There you go.
I'm not getting anything.
Rubicon's thinking poop, but it's
Oh.
actually just rocks.
Huh.
Brown rocks.
Well, okay. Sure. That. Sure. Yeah. Then, how do we could, so we can't talk like privately in this kind of way.
No, it's whoever is a part of it is a part of it for the hour. I mean, you can still have a private side conversation with somebody locally.
You'd just all hear it, like if it were telepathic.
I mean, if you went like 30 feet in a direction and spoke with somebody quietly, it would be fine. But
Right. Okay. So as long as I'm not thinking the words like necessarily into the.
There's an intent. There's like
Yeah,
an
there's
intent.
Maybe it's not important. Maybe it's just, you know.
it's when you have the intention to communicate it with us.
Interesting.
Rubicon, this will be great for you, because I know you can't normally speak whenever
Oh,
you're
yeah.
transformed.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. Like if we can do this, and then when I'm doing my various different forms, like in animals, and when I become like the big rock guy, like this will be great.
It's only for an hour.
Well, that's okay. The rock guy kind of has a mouth. Kind of. I can make him. I think I can make a mouth with him. I think it'll be fine.
Well, I think maybe if we just pushed it down into like your mushy parts, it might work.
My mushy parts.
Yeah, don't you have parts in between your rocks that's like mushy?
Oh yeah. No, I do. I've got some mushy parts. Like if you want to shove stuff into my mushy parts, like you can do that.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure that means what you think it means.
What do you mean?
Just because, like, you
What
don't
else could it
call
mean?
eating shoving food into the mushy parts, right?
Well, he doesn't
You'd
have
say,
a mouth
well,
as
You eat,
himself.
if you want to eat something, you shove the mushy parts in, like right.
well, not necessarily, right?
Or
You have to
eat and you're putting
you have
mushy
to
stuff
you have
into
to
mushy parts.
you have to chew, right? And then you swallow. And there's some not so mushy parts in there,
I
right?
don't
You've got teeth.
swallow.
Quinn is
I
just
can't-
staring
I
at
can't
Matt
escape
while this
this.
conversation's happening.
I can't escape it.
You did this.
I thought it would be good for the group.
I
There's no
think it
silence
is.
now.
I think this is great.
I'd also like to imagine it's like Rubicon's saying all of this. Like, well, I know he's an ape right now, but like saying this, but also it's a simultaneous.
So we're getting
So what any outsiders see is you all sitting in a circle with a giant ape gesticulating and making sounds, and the
An
rest
orc,
just
a half drow, a human, a dragonborn, and a fucking 20-foot tall gorilla
who is
sitting around a campfire,
who is gooning. It was just
losing
Sounds-
his
Yeah.
fucking mind.
Sounds like a fucking beginning of a joke.
The amount of bandits that have come at us and just been like, nah.
yeah, yeah. I can't imagine the amount of times people have like creeped up on our party and been like, actually, maybe this isn't a good
Hey.
idea.
Gang. Oh god.
Well, I guess we can make it through the hour, I suppose.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
I could
This
end
is
it
kind of-
early if you guys want.
no, like, it's kind of nice because we'll I'm not thinking in common, I think in Orcish and most of the
Oh.
time.
Oh.
And so the fact that you're able to understand me right now is actually really nice because I can't, usually speak to you in this.
I will say, like, it is a lot more comfortable for me too. I think Quigrim, maybe your problem is like you're thinking in Orcish. It's best to try and like shift out, like, and think in Common when you're
Uh,
speaking Common. That is.
oh, you're okay, okay. So you're like, oh, maybe, yeah, that's actually not a bad point. I don't know how to do that.
If you have, I mean, it's not easy, but if you're translating everything in your head before you say it, it makes it a lot harder.
Mostly, it's just because I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't know the words in common for a lot of like concepts that
Yeah.
occur in my language. It's very strange.
Wait, are you guys? Wait, you're not thinking in wait, you guys are
No,
thinking in
I
common?
never do. Well, that's not true. I do sometimes. There's a little bit every so often, but
Okay, okay. What about now? What does this sound like?
you sound pretty you see like very chilled out.
I mean, this is kind of. Oh, this is weird. This is kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
So
this
what are you
is
thinking in?
my native, like, this is kind of like me thinking in well, I heard my dad talk about it like it was primordial is the, like, I think the common phrase for this,
Oh.
but like this is kind of.
Yeah, I know that. There are like 4 distinct dialects.
Yeah, well, I'm only kind of fluent in the one. Like I understand, but like, the kind of like the earthier, more one. I think they called it Terran. I can't really quite remember, but this
Yeah,
is
that's
like,
right.
yeah,
Fucking Terran, that guy sucks.
Terran, fucking Terran coming into stores. Yeah, this is. Oh wow, I didn't even think that thinking
Yeah,
give you different. Even thinking has dialects in a sense.
I guess. Well, because like I know that I talk slow, and I think you're right, May. It's because I have to take the time to just think of it in an Orcish and then struggle to try and get it into common, and then I say it. So that's
Yeah, it's
very
a big
fair.
bummer.
Yeah. Huh.
I hate talking in Common. Actually, it
What
sucks.
is there a language you prefer?
Yeah, Celestial is what they speak in Narrow.
What is what is that? Like have I would you think I'd heard it before?
Yeah, in Narrow.
Right.
Do you remember
But
when we were in Narrow and I was
I
speaking to everybody else in a completely different language?
oh, that's what you were doing.
Everybody would hear in their head, damn.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well,
Still like it, Quigrim? Do you still like
I
being in here?
uh
You invited us.
I
Yeah, I
can't
mean, like, to be honest, like I'm kind of enjoying this. Like, this is great. Like,
I feel
guys,
like
I'm a giant ape and I'm talking to you in your brain right now. This is like, I don't know if this is like normal for you guys, but like I'm
I
losing my mind right now. This is awesome.
I feel like maybe because I have to think in Orcish and then think in common and then say in common, I said um dumb things a lot less.
No, I'm sorry. I was just being
It's
mean.
no, it's okay. I
No, I really shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
that's the thing, you're right, is that I should have known that and you
I
said
mean,
it and it didn't.
just to say, you all, mostly you and Rubicon, were just actually assaulting my brain directly. So,
That's
Oh,
totally fair and I'm
I
very
mean,
sorry.
I shouldn't
I wasn't trying.
justify the way I was behaving, but if I were to justify it, I think that would probably be it.
I
I look, May, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to get on your nerves. Like, It's been kind of weird because it's like most of my life, well, like for the year I've been alive, I've kind of only been around Elric, my brother, and he's really young. But now that I'm around you all, like I'm seeing that there's just a lot that I don't know, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to annoy you, May. Like it's really hard for me to kind of navigate things like this. It's just I like you all, but I don't ever want to like annoy you all. And if you all ever want me to just leave, like I can. Like I don't want to upset you all.
I think it was just more like the saying poop over and over and over.
Okay,
and
like I
over.
get that, but also May, like let's be very real. Poop is hilarious.
It's
I
not the
get it.
bottom
I
of the
get it.
list.
If it's
No,
in your brain, like I get like, personal boundaries. I totally get that. But let's be very real. It's hilarious. I can see the smile at the corners of your mouth. You think it's funny. You think poop's funny.
Hey, Quinn, can I talk to you for a second? Like, not in our heads?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. And Pyro kind of like, uh, uh, go to Quinn and very gently, very quietly, kind of just go,
So I don't know if you noticed, I was kind of over there, just kind of like in my own world for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. You were trying to reach out to the Lord of Flowers.
Yes, and I did. Finally.
Oh, you reached. You did. You made it. Okay, great.
Yes. Yeah, I was very. See, I think that you offering your help the other night actually really was helpful in a way that I don't know how to express. It was just like an encouragement, like knowing that I could fail at one thing and we would have another solution. I think maybe made me more calm, less stressed. Anyway, I asked him about your situation,
Oh,
and apparently, our lovely friend, distinguished gentleman, is and has always been a part of the Shiverpine.
yeah.
So I don't know that he can get out of a deal or anything like that. But I
It's not
asked.
necessarily. To my understanding, it's not necessarily like a deal as much as it's just where he goes when the time comes.
Yes, I think that for me and for you, it's a deal, but for DJ, it is different.
Yeah.
Sorry, DJ, I don't mean to exclude you from this conversation. I don't mean to talk about you like
That
I'm
is
not
okay.
here.
I am listening quietly.
Okay, all right.
You can pipe up if you got something to say, buddy.
Yeah, please. I asked him if there would be a way that your deal could be amended. Or that you could be replaced. That someone could take your place. I was told that it would require two things. The first thing, kind of like myself and Thalia, there must be someone who is willing to take your place.
Okay.
The other part, I think, is a lot more difficult. It is a memory of such importance that it defines your soul that you would need to, I think, part with or give to the Shiverpine.
Okay. That's not great.
It's not a great answer, but it is the answer that I think
I don't. I want
No.
to make sure that you know that I appreciate you doing that.
Absolutely.
I was I don't know. I was under the impression that you were trying to reach out for your own. I didn't know you were doing that for me. I appreciate
Uh,
that's. I appreciate the effort.
I care about you a great deal. I don't want you to have to do something that you were forced into.
I don't know if I was forced into it. DG was where he is supposed to go, you know?
Right.
Where he wants to be. And I think it was kind of selfish of me to pull him back out to a certain extent.
I suppose to some degree, sure.
I don't know. I was ready to do anything to bring you back. I looked up DJ. I was ready to do anything to bring you back, and I don't know. I'm worried. That's a lot. Like that's. I don't know what that kind of memory would entail. If I give up some part of me that makes me who I am, then
It is a tall order, to be sure.
This is to get the green one to remove the deal.
yeah, that's the idea.
Could someone
To some
else break
degree.
the deal?
That was something that Fanon said I was going to mention. The Lord of Flowers said something to the effect of, if you sneeze.
I know it can break the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
the Dahmercog.
With a wish? Or
With the wish.
he did say that if you are to find a way to break your deal in the best way, then that is your path.
It would take a lot. Obviously, I'd have to convince all the Dahmercog members to go for it. But
Well, yeah, the last time that they were brought together like that, it was not a great scene.
well, yeah, but I'm not, an otherworldly being bent on destroying the world.
No.
I like to think that I'm a pretty chill guy most of the time.
Yes.
Um, no, I think that's a potential pass. The last time it happened, it didn't work out so well for Arcog. So, I don't know, maybe it'll be different with us, but it's just a thought. I don't know. There's nothing happening right now. You know what I mean? There's
Sure.
no downside right now, so I'm not really pressed about it. But if things start turning or favors start being asked or owed, then
Sure.
it may move the timeline forward, so to speak.
Something that came to my attention while I was speaking with him was the idea that Fanon is not the master, but is somehow the servant of this Shiverpine, and that the Shiverpine is its own distinct entity or force.
I think that's like a faith thing, isn't it?
I don't know. Truly.
I don't know much about the Fae, but I feel like they're, I don't know, aren't they like kind of like beholden to the land to a certain extent?
That would certainly make sense.
I don't know.
We're two low intelligence boys just
Two dumb boys.
So
figuring
you
out
got a
that
full party right
multiverse.
here.
Oh, speaking of the full party. Hey everyone. Quagram here. Um, I was having a chat with Quinn about how I just went silent for a little while there, and I was reaching out to the Lord of Flowers to maybe ask some questions, and I asked him about the golden thread that Quinn and I saw. He referred to it as the Arc of Time. Let's see, what were his words? The river of thought of a great being beyond your realm or mine. Some call it the All-Father, some call it Mother Gaia. Memories are widespread of this one, like dandelion seeds across the multiverse. I do not understand, but I'm trying to. Something he said was that Terminus has fallen from its orbit, and sometimes in its new journeyings travels very close to other places. He spoke about the Claret Strait being like when your shoulder is exposed to the sun for a long time and turns red.
Exposed to this arc of time.
It seems that way, yes.
Maybe exposed to whatever it is like underneath the waves. Whatever was giving you the chumbly wumblies.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
that would make sense. Some sort of like dimensional tear.
Right. Or uh, a rubbing together of two distinct worlds, one leaking into the other, maybe.
And all those voices I was hearing,
I don't
just
know.
voices from another world, or
Maybe. He spoke of souls.
DM. Johnny's brain is not great. What specifically did he say about souls again?
He said that souls swim through the arc of time. They did not specify what they meant by that.
The Lord said souls swim through the arc of time. So maybe the voices you were hearing were the voices of these people swimming through this golden thread.
and the Claret Strait is exposed to that.
Yes.
It's got to be what was meant by inspirited. Something about the quality of brushing up against this arc of time where souls swim has given the water some sort of property that is attractive to the maw and the gut.
And me, Quinn.
Well, Koigram, you said that your people experience a similar thing,
Yes.
a rain.
Yes, but I was always under the impression that bathing in this rain, well, the the childhood story that it prevents us from turning into monsters. You know, the orc monsters from stories that rage across a countryside and tear apart every living thing in their path. I don't know how true that is, but it was a ritual of my people that I valued because of the closeness.
Well, but that's why they were sought out.
It's because maybe we were touched by this inspirited thing.
Yeah. When they abducted people from Rawbach, they made sure to get people that spent their whole lives near the docks. That's what Quinn's mom said. And your people have regular exposure to the same thing.
Mhm.
So is the gut trying to take these people that have been like exposed to this like rift?
That's what it seems like to me. The note I think we found on Sours and Sour stuff said inspirited, but I mean, we still don't really know what that means, what kind of quality that imparts to people. Some sort
I,
of energizing something, maybe?
I did ask, um, still not understanding, if this was a wound that the Shiva Pine could heal. And I was corrected, told that it is not a wound. That is the wrong word, but that it could be changed by the Shiva Pine's influence. I'm unsure what that means, but I'm interested to see maybe what that could be.
I guess I would be curious as to what the Shiverpine would gain from that.
The Shiva Pine's goal is to expand, grow like any forest, as far as I understand.
Grow into Terminus.
Yes, I think so. I don't know if it would be interested in taking over the whole thing, or if it's a kind of like a conquering type of thing, or if it's something more insidious. I'm not sure of the desire. Um, I think that, like trees, it grows, but it could also be subject to progress or fire or whatever things get in the way of it. I don't think that it aims to own all. I think that the Shivapayan is interested in the balance. Maybe.
Maybe.
I hope so, anyway. A world of just trees and fireflies seems pretty boring.
Not if you're a tree or a firefly.
That's the issue.
But so great. So we know that souls pass through or by the Claret Strait, and this has caused people have this inspirited quality,
Right.
which is what the gut seems to be after. But what does that mean for us? Additionally, isn't the gut seeking out like magical items from other planes?
Oh, I thought that it was just because it's a dragon.
Maybe, I don't know. Nova, do you have any input about dragons?
I don't really have a ton of knowledge specifically on dragons. They're just kind of, I mean, they're revered, but it's not exactly like they're hanging out around the city.
Sure.
Just under the volcano, right?
According to one cult, but who knows how much truth there is to that.
This is why we need to get further north. Like, didn't we think like there? I mean, like, there sounds like there's a big old blue dragon flying around.
Yeah.
Like,
I think between me seeing signs of the Igneous clan and also Ural's visions, it's pretty well determined that there is a dragon up north that we're going to have to deal with at some point if we keep going that way.
It is comforting to know that we did not pass up a quick and easy way to arrive there in not diving down the Clotted Strait. That it is a portal to somewhere far different than just the Wildspire Wastes or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's true. probably for the best that we didn't shove off on some.
Oh, that would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that, but
Well, I definitely wouldn't want to make Rubicon and May and anyone else who has bad chumly wumblies go into a place that makes them so.
Well,
yeah, I didn't really want to be thrown up on, but you know, that's fine. Like, I mean, there's a first time for everything, but
It seemed involuntary almost, right?
oh,
Like,
I imagine most people throwing up. I don't know. I've never thrown up, so it's really hard for me to say. Also, I'm not a grill anymore. If you haven't noticed, like, I'm not really a grill.
I did notice. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I figured it wasn't something that you all chose to do voluntarily.
So,
Well.
as this evening winds down, is there anything else that you all would wish to do, discuss? All right. The next several days pass much the same. As altitude kind of continues to climb, on the dusk of the 5th day of travel, the mountain range now is where the trees break in view. Everyone give a perception check as you're kind of bedding down for the evening.
Not good. 23.
Just a 23.
It's not good for Rubicon.
Terrible.
It's not good for Rubicon.
Insulting, actually.
It's disgusting.
Rubicon, you do not have nostrils.
Wait,
However,
I will do this. You think I won't? I'm gonna add. Wait.
uh-huh.
Built for
Uh-huh.
success. 20,
Nice.
24.
Now, does he have nostrils?
What is that for?
Can I smell? Also, if we're going into higher elevations where it's colder,
Mhm.
purely for flavor, like Rubicon's mainly been a fox running around.
Oh,
You would shift into probably
lynx.
more of like, I don't know, what's a good cold?
A lynx.
Because I mean, if he grew up
Moose.
A huskier fox.
a huskier fox, he would grow
There is
into
an Arctic fox.
Yeah,
there
like
are
an Arctic fox, a
foxes,
fennec
so
fox,
he would fuck it. He's an Arctic fox now.
Chris said lynx.
Lynx is actually
There's
not bad.
also that like white weasel. I can't think of what its actual name is. That's gonna
the
bother
white
me.
weasel. That
The
That's
is
my stage
The
name.
white
That's what
weasel
they call me.
TM.
The white weasel. Go
the white
to the
weasel
white
for you, baby.
Ermine.
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 They're really fucking cute.
Take your
I'm
pick.
one of those
Perfect.
for flavor.
So, as you all are bedding down for the evening, those of you with nostrils, Nova and Koigrim. Koigrim with your kind of connection to the land around you, and Nova having smelt it before. Your
dealt it.
nostrils are kissed by the smell of sulfur. We'll go ahead and take a break.
Let's fight a dragon, gang.
Yeah.
We are camping.
Yeah.
And I think it's just right about time that we just go ahead and maybe just jump right back into it.
Jump into it.
Huh.
So, just to kind of set the scene a little bit, what are all of you doing right now?
Like, is this the evening or is this the morning?
This is the evening. It's kind of like the dusk of the 5th day of travel.
I was seated somewhere near Quinn, just in the midst of just having this conversation. And probably would have
I
lingered
think
around there.
this is like days after that.
This is
conversation.
days later. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I think Rubicon will be sitting next to Nova and is like touching the crystals that float around her glaive and is just like,
Nova would telepathically say to Rubicon, I smell sulfur. And with that, because she's been talking to the group as she's seen signs of the Igneous clan, like sulfur is their thing and all of that. Move out of the campfire light and kind of like, I assume it's like very forested where they're at. So like kind of into the shadows of tree line, and is
Sure.
trying to like hone in on that smell a little bit more.
And if you all want to place yourselves too around this campfire or about it.
Gosh, if
Oh.
only I could see.
Okay, so
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
a
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
square.
And May, what were you doing?
May is just like leaned up against a rock somewhere within eye shot of the bird, like watching the bird and just kind of like knocking her head against the rock
What's up, spare bro?
in that rhythm, and also like just fingering the like the sending stone that
Mm-hmm.
she got from Miro.
I would want, as Nova's kind of like going into the shadows telepathically to each of the party members, like, I smell sulfur.
Yeah, Corgan was like start moving. Just go.
Did some of our eggs expire?
Sorry, I'm
Bad
just
smell.
dropping you all.
As Rubicon like sees Nova presumably pick up the glaive and fuck.
Yeah.
Rubicon's just like, what? Oh, okay, sulfur.
Oh, what do they use sulfur for?
Are you all able
Isn't-
to move yourselves?
Yes.
Yes.
As we were traveling and kind of finding signs of Igneous clan, Nova would have been discussing with the group like what she was seeing, what are the markers, the significance of the sulfur smell, the fact that like it is so hierarchical that like literally the base population has that smell and everything.
Mhm.
And would hope that in this moment, just saying like I smell sulfur, they would be like, ah, and
Oh.
see her pick up her weapon and move out of the campfire light
Yeah, yeah.
would. I'm hoping you all have context clues there.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, Corgan was standing already.
Yeah, Rubicon, if Nova like is doing this and getting prepared and like disappearing into the shadows, you would see Rubicon be like, okay, here we go. And all of the vines that kind of make up his muscle fibers begin to rapidly expand into the grounds in like our entire campsite as Rubicon just sinks into the earth.
Beautiful.
As we'll be doing a two-part maneuver here. I don't know if you need that now or later.
Let's handle that once we roll
Absolutely.
initiative.
May would be like reaching into her pouch to get the snakeskin glove.
Quinn's gonna stand up when everyone else stands up and just goes, "What's going on?" Oh, I'm rolling like shit tonight.
Oh yeah, initiative.
I know where my character's at.
Holy shit! Well, fuck me.
Oh my
Oh
god!
no, did you only get like 30? Oh wait, 13. Huh.
13. I rolled a-
Natural one.
Boom,
I
boom,
am faster
style.
than you for once, which will never
Hey, so
happen.
am I. Eat my butt.
Woo!
Hey,
My-
GG.
I was thinking about stuff.
Oh, DG. Oh shit! Oh shit!
And let me really quick also transition our music.
Grace, I would check to make sure you're not muted.
Am I
Are-
muted? I
Is Grace
shouldn't be.
muted, chat?
I should not be. It looks like I'm not muted on chat.
Okay, all right then. I just because that's just happened before.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
I don't know.
Oh, good.
I'm just
By the
not-
way, Grace.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I am invisible to any creatures that rely on dark vision to see me if I'm in darkness.
Oh.
Okay.
Good
Good to know.
Is it Gloom?
Gloom Stalker is
Gloom Stalker.
That is
I
good
don't
to
think
know.
we've
Thank
had
you.
a fight in darkness yet, and I've been kind of
Yeah.
bummed about that, so
Well, here we are. Do you have dark vision? Did I give you appropriate seeing mechanics?
I have dark
guy has
vision.
enough.
I think I'll let you know if I move and I can't see. Right now I think I'm still enough in the
And
Okay, if I move around, I won't have dark vision.
Okay, then let me just adjust that real fast.
Right.
Vision, night vision. In your dark vision is 30 feet, 60 feet.
I think it's 60 feet.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Bloomstalker, it might be like 120. Like double
I was
check.
gonna say
True.
Gloomstalker gives me some.
Double check and see, because it's a fantastic subclass.
It is. That is true.
Dark vision 60 feet.
Perfect.
I got
Alright.
purple. I got purple dark vision.
Yeah. You and Cloakroom both.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's
cute.
pretty great.
I like doing that too, like theming their dark vision.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, let me just really quickly.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
And the man on the moon. Coming home, son. We're gonna be together again. Hurrah.
Is
Hope
home.
you're good
Yeah.
time there.
Dad.
Did I get them all? I think one's missing. No. Okay.
Oh, are these friends?
Yeah, they're just buddies. They're just
Oh.
here for hugs. And
No.
Quinn, you said that you were going to try to fuck them. So what you see kind of as
Oh, no.
Nova has all alerted you of this, kind of rising out of the bushes. They're not particularly stealthy. They look like they were trying to be.
I can't see.
You don't have dark vision. Can you see
Real-
anything
real
at all?
quick,
You
Absolutely
can.
destroyed.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. Now I see.
Real quick too.
yeah.
I'm not sure if I got my stuff off yet, and if not, that's totally fine. But if so, I now have 60-foot dark vision as Rubicon.
Perfect. Let me just go ahead and do that. And the one of these. And it's just that easy. And there you go.
Oh, thank you, friend.
Haha. So
These shrimple.
those of you that can see in the night kind of make out these like smoldering, kind of looking like Nova. They are like dragonborn. But their armor looks to be almost like fused to their bodies, and you do see this like smoldering magma heat kind of like waving off of them. The
Is
smolder.
that enough to where I can like the glow of it? I can kind of see where they are out there.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? That's a fair point. I actually didn't think of that. Let me give them emits
5 feet
low
of dim light
light.
shed.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll just go ahead and do that, because why not? That makes sense.
Not just a hat rack.
No, sir.
I like that the glowing guys ambush us at night.
Yeah. Well, hey, they are doing their best.
That's a solid strategy.
Oh, I can
Oh,
turn down the
GG, easy.
brightness, too. Man, Roll20 just really has it all.
It really does.
Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have thought about this before.
How dare
Oh my goodness.
you didn't plan for every possible contingency, and as such,
Jail. 100 years in jail.
jail.
Federal prison.
Believe it or not, jail.
May, is this affecting your ability to see them?
It's a little bit, but I can see where they are.
Okay, perfect, perfect.
That's probably
I can see your screen, so that's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
Okay. Do 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 do. I shouldn't have even bothered with like lighting for this. There we go.
Oh no, it's totally fun.
Here we go.
I like it.
Yeah.
So
I think it's cool.
Wow, I
Yeah,
like it.
hiding is
I
neat.
think it's neat.
Neat.
So
All right, if I have to fuck them, then I think I can only do like 4 at a time.
Heyo.
You got 2 hands, 2 feet.
Believe in yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
You got a mouth.
25 through 20.
21.
Beautiful. 20 through 15.
17.
Perfect. Do we have
Alright.
familiars as well?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, beans, garbanzo.
You even
Yeah,
said
we
it.
both rolled boom boom style.
Perfect. All
I was
right.
gonna make a joke about the fact that Matt Mercer was so kind as to teach us how to say rat.
Teach us how to say rat.
Yeah, when you all the D&D Beyond monsters, there's a little button you can click, and it has Matt Mercer or Marisha Ray pronounce the name of the monster,
That's cute.
and they did it for rat.
Rat.
Oh.
How,
That's
how do
nice.
they
I have a
pronounce
video
it?
for you guys about rat.
Oh dear.
How did they pronounce it?
Rat.
Oh,
Stunning
That's
stuff.
a little off.
15
very
through 10.
normal.
13 for May.
Beautiful.
This is highly embarrassing for May.
10, 10 through 5.
No,
Thank
but
God. Thank God I
9
fucking have that. I would be going
9
last
for
the whole
Quinn and
campaign.
DG.
Okay.
And then 5 for Fable.
Okay. Nova. Fable. And then, I'm sorry, shit talk for like another second. I need to just label these
I
guys.
can't wait to
Poop.
absolutely dunk on these boys
Poop.
in their glowing armor with
Poop.
Poop.
So with
poop.
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 with 2 hands, I got 2
Poop.
hands.
Shit.
Quinn seduction plan, go.
Shit.
I
2
got
hands,
2
2
hands,
feet.
a mouth.
Quinn, do you want me to polymorph you into something with more genitals?
Give me more holes.
How does the
for every
echidna
one of ya.
sound?
Quick, I need more holes. Stat.
I'm sticking something in every one of you. Oh, fuck
You
me.
all horrify me.
Quinn's trying to.
Oh god. I gotta say, like, in all seriousness, Baldur's Gate 3 has made me appreciate Druid way more. Like, Druid in Baldur's Gate 3 is
Yes. They're so
super
good.
fucking good, and I feel like people sleep on it in BG3. Like, everyone's like, oh, sorcerer as their casters, or like, I don't know.
I was a bard, cause
Hell yeah.
bard.
Can I say something? Fireball's a bad spell.
Speaking of fire,
It is.
I don't think it's a bad
It's-
spell.
It's, a
just
great spell at 5th level. It drops
Yeah,
off
it-
quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just drops off.
Yes.
Like a lot of other spells, like
Well,
way better spells.
that's the thing, right? Is that it's not got the best damage output for like ever, right?
Sure.
But if you apply that damage output to as many creatures as you could fit within its area, that's a ton of fucking damage.
That's true, yeah.
But it's it's definitely an AoE spell,
It's good
not
for cleaning up a bunch of small guys.
Hey,
yes.
hey, Grace, I was gonna fuck
Hey.
these guys. These guys were gonna fuck me.
here's the thing. Just gotta learn
About
to
the
be versed,
fucking-
buddy.
Oh
You
no.
gotta learn to be versed.
I dig it.
Let's.
But I'm the healer.
Are they dashing?
Yeah,
I mean,
some of
obviously
them.
they're dashing, but like,
Some of
are they
them are.
are they like running fast?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Um.
Obviously they're hot, but
Right.
I get it.
thanks.
And why not? He'll go ahead
They're
and move
very
there.
dashing.
Oh yeah, I should move us over to combat screen, huh?
Look at
Too.
all these cuties coming here to say hello.
You have a combat
No.
screen? Okay, are you muted now?
I'm not muted now. Perfect. Okay,
Thank
that's
God.
what we
Okay,
love
cool.
to see.
Every time we switch, I like get an aneurysm. I'm like, no.
So Quinn, you got Rubicon. What's your situation? Are you in the ground?
So I leave that up to you. You had asked what we were doing, and I was using my action bonus action. I'll leave it up to you if I got that off or not. If I did, then yes, I'm underground currently.
You got that off, yeah.
Okay, then I am not currently above ground.
Perfect. Hey, Quinn. Let's talk.
Hey, buddy.
So you got 3 coming at you.
Okay.
Right
Three
before
coming
we
in,
do
you got
that,
it.
Grace, your mic switched when you switched scenes,
Oh,
so it's not your
no.
cool.
Yep, it did.
Sorry. It should be good now.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now I will destroy Quinn. So these are the first
Hi, Quinn here.
2 attacks. That will be a natural 20 for 1.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that natural 20, please.
Okay. That will. What is your AC?
13.
That'll still be 1 hit. Then another set of 2 attacks.
The silvery barbs, you still get to roll for it. It's just
Oh, right. Right, you are. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's going to be 4 hits.
Yes.
Okay. And
I don't know what their bonus to hit is, but if it's 4 or greater, he's got me.
And then 1 is flanking, so he gets 2 at advantage.
Yeah.
Why
So-
is the music so quiet?
Let me turn it up a little bit.
You can turn it up yourself.
I'm at the maximum.
There we go. I just turned it up a little bit. And then 2 more hits. So you got 6 hits.
Okay. That's probably fine, right?
I think you're fine.
6 hits coming at you. Too bad it's not 5 hits. Then we can make the shits joke.
And then it's all probably going to be like what, a D4 of damage, probably. Like
Yeah, per one,
Quinn,
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry in advance.
Okay.
Rolling
They
2 5.
really didn't like your flirting style. They were disappointed with the number of holes
Hey
you
there.
had and are
Hey there,
like,
boys.
we're gonna
How
help
many
you and
niggas
create
do I
a
roll
have
up and
right?
they say,
Black, the number of
"We're
holes
ace."
required.
Attack, you were
Hey
hit
there,
once.
boys. One at a fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
it's like all of the
Whoops.
slur.
Sorry, ignore that.
No.
Sorry, we can use.
Only 2 damage? That's not so
Okay,
bad.
That's nothing.
Take a
From 6 attacks.
I'm down.
Plus.
Take out the pretty one. How dare you target the most beautiful of us all first?
Do I have this right? Sorry, I'm just doing mental math. I didn't expect all of these to hit the same person.
Hey,
2
Wing goes
plus-
down. This is how it is.
Well, hey, as long as it's
2
not.
times 6. Okay, yes.
Hey,
As long as-
don't die or your
So-
soul immediately goes to.
You take 30 points of slashing damage and
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's just the tongue.
Uh-oh.
The
Just the
whole
tip.
thing is the worm.
23 points of fire damage.
Hey, friends.
Are
Hey,
you
buddies.
unconscious? Are you
Yes.
unconscious?
Guess who's taking a little nap?
Are you kidding?
I'm so
Gosh.
sorry.
Little
I'm
taste of
so
our own
glad-
medicine.
I'm so glad everyone here's got healing. Oh, fuck.
Oh boy, if only someone who was a potential healer had healing prepared. Hint, the rock boy doesn't.
I'm helping.
The man with the
Okay.
hands.
But that's their turn for right now because the rest all dashed. So, Rubicon, it's your go. The rest of you watch
Wow.
Quinn get swarmed by 3 of these Dragonborn, and they all just slice into him with these long, brutal-looking, polished onyx like scimitars.
Hey,
Okay.
Is everyone getting up? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, my body, my
I'm
flesh,
sorry.
no,
I'm
my
so
gorgeous
sorry.
velvety skin.
I don't want to hurt you. I'm sorry. I don't like to hurt my
So-
friends.
So just so I want to be absolutely crystal clear,
Mhm.
I got both my spell off and my shape, like my wild shape off, correct,
Yeah.
Chris? Okay.
Yep.
So for the record, Rubicon has cast Wrath of Nature. That is my favorite new spell that we're going to be rocking. Also, if you would do me the kindness of making Rubicon large, please.
I can do that.
As
Big.
erupting out of the earth in a rocky fury, if you will. Rubicon is very displeased with what has happened to his companion and is going to immediately take it out on everyone around.
Perfect.
So, first off,
Mm-hmm.
everything this would have probably been important, but we're doing it now because this is just how it goes. I need to do. I started here. It's something like I think the entire map. Let me double check. Double check 10 feet. Range. It's a 60-foot cube. Perfect. That's much better. No, not center. Okay, can I make this actually just stay?
Whoa. You can. It's a setting.
Also, is this going to be a thing that deals damage to Quinn's broken form?
Theoretically, no.
Okay.
We'll find out.
What about
get
practically?
this to stay? I'm a dummy. Can I? Oh, linger. There we go. That's what I need.
What is the spell?
Got
that you're
to let
casting?
it linger.
Wrath of Nature. Okay, can you do
Wrath
that,
of
Grace? Now
Nature.
that cube's on there. Is that?
Yep. I got Rubik's Cube.
You got cubed. Okay. First off, everything in that area is difficult terrain for the enemies, not the allies.
Okay.
Second off, at the start of my turn, enemies within 10 feet of a tree, that's going to be the two boys down here. And I assume these are these bushes?
These are all bushes, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Blue and red are within 10 feet of a tree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need them to make a dexterity saving throw of 18, please.
Yes, I can do
Wait,
that.
all of this happens?
Oh yeah, we've got a whole lot going on right now. These druids are
Oops.
really good.
Sorry, I didn't
I
mean to roll
love
all
this.
those again.
They hit Quinn again.
No. Okay, so that is going to be one success and one failure. Red man succeeds, blue man fails.
Okay, blue man is going to take 18 points of slashing damage. It is non-magical. I don't know if that matters.
Okay.
Okay, I've got to do this in a certain order because the spell is complex and I've never used it before. This is exciting. So, for my action, let's just slap around Mr. Red. He's a problem. We're going to do two slam attacks, one potato, two potato.
Okay. Also, just for reference, is blue man grappled by the tree in any way? Or, like, grabbed?
Let me double check. He is not.
Okay.
No. He is just the tree's roots and branches come down and just like fucking Whomping Willow style beat the fuck out of him. Yeah, it's pretty great. Okay, so an 11 and a 23 to hit on red.
The 23 will hit.
Okay, that'll be 14 points of magic bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That is my action. For my bonus action,
Rocks?
basically rocks. I'm going to launch rocks. Any pebbles, anything on the ground, I'm going to launch at blue.
Okay.
I need to make another spell attack. This is a fun
go.
spell. This is
Holy.
This is lovely.
That's going to be a 21 to hit on blue.
That'll go ahead and hit.
Okay. In which case that is going to deal a very sexy, I believe that said clear that. That is a
Mortal acid, they're brown rocks.
3d8. Oh, that's good. That's 21.
Ooh,
It's
nicely
on
done.
blue.
Okay.
And then that's my bonus action. And then finally, one creature of my choice within the cube must succeed on a strength saving throw. We feel like bullying Blue. Like Blue is
He's the
uh,
right one to bully. He's not
he's-
looking super hot anymore.
okay. I need him to make a strength saving throw, please.
Okay.
Fantastic. He is now restrained until the end of the spell.
Restrained
He
by
may-
what?
There are roots and vines erupting from the ground and starting to pull him underneath the ground.
And the roots are organic matter. It's not stone. Or is it
Correct.
stone?
It is purely from like the trees and the plants surrounding the area.
and
Obviously
vines.
magically enhanced,
Mhm.
but like it is just roots and vines.
Okay.
I leave that to you to adjudicate.
I'm
However,
gonna roll hit dice for the roots real quick.
yeah, totally fine. In order to escape, he must use his action to make an athletics check versus my spell save.
Unless he burns it all away on his.
True. If you want to burn it away, that is absolutely your prerogative.
No,
However,
you're good.
I end my turn.
And what a great turn that was. God damn. I'm gonna roll 3d8 for the root. Do you think that's okay? Does that feel good to you?
Overall, yeah.
Your call. Totally fine by me.
Alright, so it has 14 hit points.
Totally fine by me.
Okay.
By
I will,
touching.
just for your own knowledge, this is a concentration spell. I can do that every turn for the next
Beautiful.
minute. So
Good
just
to know.
yeah.
And just so I understand how to play the monsters, you are inaccessible at the moment. Like it just looks like
No,
ground.
I am above ground at this
Okay.
point, because why not?
Okay.
So feel free to do your worst.
Okay, cool. Just so I understand what they see.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. Rubicon's go. That is now Koigrim's turn.
Okay. Hey, gang. Friends. Have we made a determination on moving through friend spaces? Are we okay with that?
Yeah, go for it. That's fine.
Okay. One. I think I'd like to take up position here. Which I think will incur one attack of opportunity from red. But that would be it.
Mm-hmm. He is going to take it.
Yes. Please.
What is your AC?
My AC is in good old 15.
That is going to hit.
All right, Gomer Pyle.
What?
Gomer Pyle?
He sounded like he did like a Gomer Pyle voice. USNC.
9.
So you take 9 points of slashing damage, which is magical for the purpose of whatever, and 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. Good to know. Cool. With that, we are gonna go ahead and start in on the cool guy moves. I'm gonna go ahead and which is, you said blue's not looking great?
Blue is not looking great. Red has also been touched.
Okay. A slightly touched red. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight for blue. We're gonna be reckless because we love that.
Fuck him up, fam.
This is the first attack. Good
Ooh!
omens. Good vibes.
I silvery barbs that.
No.
Quinn's dead and he's on my side now.
How could you? I can't believe this. Let's see. So, what is that there for?
I don't know.
I'm worried about these calculations a little. That's all. But we're not including rage damage, and so it is actually just gonna be Um, 4 plus 2 is. Wait, did it not roll crit damage? Did it only roll regular damage?
There's one that says bludgeoning critical damage, and it's
Yes.
a 1.
Oh, that's the extra die. That's what that is. Okay, so 5 total damage from that smack.
Beautiful.
Yes. And we'll go again.
Fuck him up.
Oof, that was rough. 15 to hit on the second one.
Your palm, or your fist rather, connects, but just off the armor, it like. Ding.
Gotcha. And then we'll spend the key points to do flurry of blows.
Fuck him up, fam.
Because I don't want this person to be here anymore if I can help it.
Oh, come on, why not? It's fun.
And so we will do another unarmed strike. For another natural 20.
Jeez.
What is my...
Can we get a third?
Hold on. What is my hand of... I have a thing. When do I decide? Is what I need to know. Can we... Sorry.
No,
I
you're
feel like
good.
I should know this. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike, you can spend 1 key point to deal extra
Go for
1d6
it.
plus 2 necrotic damage. So, I am going to spend a key point to do that, which, as we all know, damage dice are doubled on a crit. And so that's going to be
Fuck him up, fam.
4d6 plus 5, I think, total.
Rocket.
Let's
So
go.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Oh, yeah.
Get him.
Plus
Get him, boy.
5.
Pilgrim
So
put
that's
on
a
the
good
shield
old
and-
23 damage.
Oh.
It's magical for the purpose of overcoming resistances, just because of the monkliness, and then some of it's necrotic.
Perfect.
And with my last hit that I can do as part of my flurry of blows, I am gonna like reel back and look like I'm about to hit him, and then I'm gonna go straight past his face and punch good old Quinn straight in the chest, and you're gonna get healed.
Nice.
Oh,
That's an immediate failure.
So you have 5 hit points.
I hit him
Welcome
extra
to the land
hard.
of the living.
Whoa.
It's like
There's
it
so
starts
many
out as a
guys.
fist and then like just open palm. Whap.
Quinn, the experience that you had just now, for the record, not to slow the flow of anything, you were cut into by these glowing-eyed like demons, and fell. Your eyes closed and then immediately opened again, and it felt like you were rocketing through just like an empty landscape, the wind kind of blowing your hair back, and the view of trees with fireflies kind of illuminating it was in the distance, growing closer.
Oh.
Until there was like a stomach dropping feeling, and you on the battlefield.
Whap.
Oof.
Perfect.
Not quite yet, friend.
Anything else, Koigrim?
I think that's all I got.
Perfect. May, it is your go, with Quinn and DG on deck.
yikes. May is going to. She was reaching in to get her snakeskin glove, but seeing these things rush out of the dark and immediately shit all over Quinn. Instead, she reaches in and grabs a pinch of quartz dust and dragging it across her face. We're gonna put these guys into the fun box.
Oh yeah, fun box.
The fun box.
So they are just in there now.
Okay.
A wall, a dome of force springs up around them. If it has to be a complete sphere so they don't dig out, that's what it is.
Okay.
Okay. And additionally, we're just gonna run away.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. We'll be on the other side of the water.
Perfect. Sounds good. Anything else, May?
Nope. You piece of shit.
What?
Fucking stop it.
Literally, what do you mean? I'm
God
just a
damn it.
girl.
I don't have
Where's
money.
the?
I don't
Is this
know.
is this the oh fuck box?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
the circle. The
Yeah.
Rubicon and I are both blue, but the lighter blue circle is the fun box.
Okay, but it's difficult terrain in the big box. So
Right, the big box is, and it's just difficult terrain for the enemies, not for you all.
So, so they are in a difficult terrain terrarium.
We love that.
We put the lizards in the terrarium. That's where they go
That's where they go.
until they
Amazing.
fucking teleport out.
Wonderful. Anything else, May?
No. No, I guess not.
Okay. All right, that is Quinn and DG. Quinn, welcome back.
Hi, Quinn here. Fuck. Okay. I think the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm the only one who's really hurt, huh?
So far.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a 4th level cure wounds on myself.
Boo.
It's like you don't even want to die forever.
It's like you don't want me to have any fun. As if, like, killing one of you was not the most stressful thing ever.
No, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that actually. You know what I'm gonna do?
Tell me.
You know what I'm gonna do? No, I am. No, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm a coward. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds on myself at 4th level for 15,
Beautiful.
a 15 spot. Back to you, boy. And then as a bonus action, oh boy. Of the 3 guys around me, who is the most injured?
Blue is kind of barely hanging on. His
Okay.
breastplate has kind of come undone from his body, which is not great to look at because it looks like it was infused to his body and there's things spilling out.
Oh.
The inside of these creatures is all like magma. It looks like guts, but just on fire.
Okay.
Me after I eat Taco Bell.
I think I'm gonna do a bardic inspiration on oh boy on Nova.
Okay.
And I'm not going to eat those. I'm not gonna eat those opportunity attacks. I just gotta hope my friends can get me out of here. That's gonna be my go. DG is going to hop out. I'm going to yell. I'll yell Vellum is what I'll yell. And then DG will hop out of my pocket, understanding what that means immediately. 10, 15, 20. He's gonna dash. And he's gonna run up and cling to May's leg.
Beautiful.
And that's my go. And DG's go. We out.
Nova, it is your go with Fable on deck.
Just to clarify how the wall of force works.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with that spell. Can I move through it, or is it like a true force field? I have to go around it.
It is a true force field. It's basically just a dome of glass.
Okay. in that case, sorry, I probably should have asked that before it got to my turn. So I
No,
could
you're
prepare
so
a little bit
fine.
more. Could I move to this? I don't know if it pings it on your end. This spot or with that overlap with like the circle of that.
No, it only really it only covers like maybe let me change this to a square.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure before I like did anything
Yeah.
wrong.
Sure. That's a more accurate like
Right.
it's a circle, but
Yeah.
for the grid it's a square.
Well, with that, I will move up here. And then since I have 10-foot reach pole arm, I'm going to target Green Dot Boy, who's kind of like to the north left of Rubicon there, and start by casting Hunter's Mark on him and then going in for my first attack.
Beautiful. Wait, which one?
15.
Which one are you targeting? I'm so sorry.
The green dot.
Green,
I'm
perfect.
assuming I can't fight anything that's in the wall either.
Right.
Yeah, so the green dot that's like 10 feet below me.
Mm-hmm. With a 15
Product
to hit.
inspiration.
Oh yeah. Is that 1d10?
It is. You don't have to use it on your person. You can use it on whichever one you want. You just can't. You can't use it after you know whether or not your roll succeeds or fails.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna save it for my special attacks.
Perfect. Your glaive comes down and hits this guy, but it just kind of bounces off his armor.
All right. Then going in for second attack, 26.
There you go.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Then
Oh,
13 points of slashing damage, and then
Beautiful.
Is that
Hunter's
including Hunter's
Mark
Mark?
is 1d6.
Perfect.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use a menacing die for... I'm going to try to do a trip attack.
Get him.
That's
you
a
go.
strength
There you go.
saving throw of 16.
Okay.
And will be an additional d8 of damage. So additional 6 points of damage.
That is going to succeed.
Okay. And then third attack.
Is the D8 for
That's the
trip?
The maneuver damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It deals it no matter what.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I will mark that. Okay.
Third attack is 22.
That will hit.
So 11 points of slashing damage, and then got the Hunter's Mark D6, and then also as Gloomstalker Battlemaster, I'm actually not sure which one, I get a extra D8 on the third attack.
Beautiful.
So another 5 points, and then I'm gonna do my action surge.
Wonderful.
How is he looking?
He is quite bloodied.
Okay. I'm gonna go in again.
Ooh,
yeah,
let's
there you
go.
All right. So with that, I'm actually not sure. Is it?
Double your glaive, double your Hunter's Mark, and if you use a maneuver, double your maneuver.
Okay.
Any dice rolled are doubled.
I feel like we've talked about this before. When do you decide to use Battlemaster dice?
You can decide as you hit. There are some that require a bonus action or a reaction, but others it's like a smite. It's if you hit, you can choose to.
Okay. So for the actual slashing or glaive attack, I did like normal die roll, and then I did another 1d10 10, because yeah, I want to add the +5 to both of
Right.
them. And then the 2d6 for Hunter's Mark. And then, yeah, is he still standing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
then
barely.
I'm gonna go ahead and do I'll do another trip attack on him, but mainly to get the 2d8 of damage, which will be another 8 points.
That just did it. Good
Okay.
job. First blood.
Oh,
So I believe that was attack number 4.
correct.
Okay.
You have 2
Point.
more.
Point of order. Also, as he falls. Let me just
Boy.
see if I can find something real quick.
Who's nearby?
Does he kerplode?
Yeah,
he
I was about to
doesn't. He doesn't kerplode per se.
but he
Oh.
does.
He does make 4 attacks on Quinn. What did I do?
You stupid motherfucker!
You stood there.
So,
Jacobus.
in his place where the body of a guy was, it's still kind of a corpse, but it ignites in flame. So there's a fire here now.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's put that out.
Is-
Smokey told me only we can prevent forest fires.
Grace, are you
that's
able
such
to-
a Rubicon thing to say.
Are you able to see the arrow on your screen of like where I've
Yes. That's where you've moved to.
yeah, assuming with like the force field and the fireball man, that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right, and with that I can reach purple. So he will be my things for attack 5 and 6.
Beautiful.
Your next quarry.
And move no, I cast the Hunter's Mark on this turn, so I can't move it yet.
Yes. Yes.
So then 13
That is going to miss.
Yeah.
Does not hit.
and 17.
That misses.
I want to use my bardic inspiration. Oh wait, that one's
You
too
have
late.
to use it
I
before
use
you
my
know.
lucky
I'm
to
sorry.
reroll it.
Yeah. That you can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Alright.
will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So 11 points of damage on him, and then I am going to
Don't forget,
attempt-
you have the extra D8 because this is your.
Oh yeah. That was the reason that one was important. And then another 3 points.
Beautiful.
All right. And that is my turn.
Excellent turn, Nova. Fables go. Is Fable doing anything?
Yes. Fable. Well, what we got going on? Nova is working on purple. Is that correct? Fable will fly over to purple and give Nova the help action by just being a general nuisance.
Nice. Is our scheduled end time in 16 minutes? Okay.
No!
There's one.
No!
Just wanted to double check.
What if instead we just murdered them? Just killed them all.
Yeah, you all die. Rocks fall, party dies. Don't.
Oh.
Stop.
Stop it, Ro. Stop.
Stop.
My holes.
I feel like us being together at GaryCon is just gonna be like echolalia, like audio stimulating, like shit constantly.
It's gonna be a lot of noise.
A lot of stemming.
A lot of noise. You don't, because I counterspell you.
Don't. You go to the
I
thing
can't, 'cause
underneath
I'm a
the
rock
T,
boy right
which
now.
is the measure,
Rain,
and
I
then
think
you
you're
and then
muted.
you
Grace.
cone.
Sorry.
There's too many cones on the dance floor right now.
Sorry. Let me just.
Oh my god.
Okay, if we do it like this, we can get all 4 of you.
Don't.
Cool. So, this red guy here kind of uses what some might identify as some sort of breath weapon of some sort. As a gout of
have to be?
flame spurts from his mouth. I will need dex saves from Koigrim, Quinn, Nova, and Rubicon.
Yeah, I'd like to deflect missiles, please. No, shit.
Good try.
Oh yeah, we're feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
The dex save.
Oh no.
Quinn.
My rolls are so bad tonight.
Oh man.
I'll slap you again. It's okay.
Oh no.
It happens.
All right.
I use Colonel Shift
Four
on
damage.
Quinn.
What's that?
Roll again. Colonel Shift.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Hell
Okay.
yeah, brother.
So,
Oh, I also forgot to give my advantage from silvery barbs. I'm gonna give it to Rubicon. Sorry, go on.
Oh, thank you.
Nova and Rubicon, you will take this full amount. Quinn and Koigrim, you will take half.
Woo!
Let me just. What was it again?
41 points.
It's 2d10 because there's
87
5.
points of damage.
21 points of fire damage. Half of that
Mhm.
for our friends
Oh,
that succeeded.
21 points of
Dece nuts.
fire
Quinn, are
damage.
you still up?
yeah,
Hey, good job. You're
Can't
awake.
believe
we're cooking.
Can't you believe you've been slashed, set on fire,
What the
spit
fuck is-
on.
That's what's going on.
He will also.
Just the vision of Quinn, like the fuck, just Quinn is the Mr. Krabs meme, like the fuck, let's go.
No.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, we're good.
He unleashes this and then potentially provoking an attack of opportunity from Quinn and Rubicon. Red is walking away.
Oh, my
And I
sword's
walk
not
away.
ready.
Oh no, not May. No, that's where the gentleman is hiding.
Blue
Oh,
is
that's such
going
bad.
to. He's gonna go for the one that's looking rough. I'm sorry, Quinn.
I'm sorry, DM.
Yeah.
He cannot because he is incapacitated and his actions and reactions are revoked for this turn.
I see. Okay, then in
Oh.
that case, just the other thing happens.
Does the breath not happen?
The breath happens. The breath was done by Red Man.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Blue is currently incapacitated, and I maintained my concentration, so he is currently.
LMAO
Perfect.
got him.
And second verse, same as the first. I think Purple Man is gonna do the same thing. He's gonna rear back and do a breath weapon at you guys. And it should be the same bat time, same bat place.
Can I willingly fail to shield Quinn?
You can half it a second time.
Okay.
So Quinn can
Yeah.
take a quarter of the damage
Okay.
If I succeed.
If you succeed.
if you succeed.
Yeah,
Come on, Rock Boy.
I will half it, and then you must also avoid it.
We're good. Everything
Okay.
we'll be
Yeah.
we'll be all right.
I willingly
Dex
fail.
saves. And then okay, so one from Nova. That's a failure. That's a failure. A failure. Quinn, you succeeded just barely. Meets it, beats it.
No. Oh Jesus Christ.
So Quinn, you'll take a quarter of this. Everyone else takes full. 24 points of fire damage.
Before. Just like turns around back to the flame,
Oh,
like almost
barely.
like
Oh my God,
hugs
barely.
onto Quinn.
Okay.
4 hit points.
4 hit points.
Hell
But you're
yeah,
standing.
brother.
Okay. That was he will
I'm still standing.
does he want to
After-
move?
I'm still standing even after everything.
He's gonna walk up to Koigrim.
Like
Yeah.
a true survivor.
That's his turn.
Living
It is
in
now Yellow's
community.
go. He crushes something in his hands, and there is a kind of smoke. He appears here. And
Oh.
May, you have 2 attacks coming at you.
Question:
Oh
Yes.
fuck!
Can I counterspell it?
It's just a spell effect you can see within range, right? This is what counterspell says.
I suppose.
Are you gonna counterspell it, Quinn?
I don't want you getting hit because this is bad.
Okay.
This is very bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna counterspell it. I'm gonna counterspell it 3rd level.
Okay. I forget how counterspell works.
If it's
If
if it's a
it's
spell
higher-
of 3rd level or lower, then it's counterspelled. If it's
Okay.
above that, there's a check.
He stays where he is.
Hell yeah!
It's just
Fuck that
Koigrim. Quinn's like, no.
God damn. Okay. In that case,
You stay in the fun bubble.
You're in timeout, bud.
Buster.
he, in that case, unleashes his breath weapon inside the bubble. Which ignites the area inside the wall of force.
Yay.
So it's on fire in there?
It's on fire in there.
Huh. An interesting play.
Interesting preposition. What's the catch?
Do. Whoops. Wait,
You say preposition?
that's not good.
I did. It's dumb.
Awesome. I love that.
I want to make the thing.
It's a good joke. A great joke, even.
This area is fire. Okay. The rest of them. Alright. It will now require an action to see into the bubble
Ah.
as the smoke and things ignite.
Yes.
Let's see. What can they do right now?
Nothing.
Die.
That might. And Blue cannot use his action for anything.
Action or reaction. He is robbed of that. If he has a bonus action, he can technically use that. However, action and reaction are kaput.
Okay. Beautiful.
Incapacitated is such a condition.
It's great. I love it.
It certainly is one of the conditions of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
One of the conditions of all time.
In that case, I think that's gonna be their go. That's their go. Okay, Rubicon, it is your turn.
Hi, Rubicon here. We're gonna do a little maneuver. I like to call, oh God, it's all falling apart. We're gonna shift down here, and we're going to first off use our action, hopefully with advantage, thanks to flanking, to slap Blue Boy twice.
He's also incapacitated, right?
Yes.
Yes, I don't believe incapacitated actually confers advantage, though. Surprisingly, it is bizarre. It is not like a stunt. It is they can only not take, like, I'm looking at the conditions now, and it's like they can only not take actions or reactions, which is unfortunate, but totally fine.
Very strange.
So weird.
So we'll go 1 attack, 2 attack.
Red attack, blue attack.
Blue attack, yeah, exactly. So that's a 22 and a 12. I'm willing to guess the 12 doesn't hit.
Wait, he's restrained.
What? Let me
Well,
double check.
that's a different effect.
Well, let me
than
double check. Let me double check.
Is this is this your Wrath of Nature?
Or become restrained. Wait, where did I get incapacitated? Hold on. There was an incapacitated portion of this. I didn't just make this up.
A likely story.
I don't know.
I swear to God, that said incapacitated.
I thought it did too, but
Now I'm not seeing it. Now I'm like,
It's
what
called
the-
What
Wrath
the
of
hell
Nature.
happened? Yeah.
Yes. Wrath of
Okay.
Nature is the spell I'm using. Please.
Is this
I
something
swear
you
to
got
God,
from
I
being
thought
a
it said
rock
inca-
boy? Is that a rock boy maneuver?
No, it's not a rock boy maneuver. So he may have actually had.
Restrained.
What did you have?
Okay. In
What
that
else did you do
case-
with your turn?
He is restrained. So yeah, in fairness, he then would have had his. He would have had his turn, but his speed is 0.
Mhm.
He has disadvantage on all attack rolls and disadvantage on all dex saves and all
Okay.
attack rolls.
But he has an action.
He does have an action. That is
Okay.
correct.
He is going to use his breath weapon.
I'll move back up. That's where I was at. So
Sure thing. I will need dex saves from Rubicon. Maybe you're exempt from this. Let me see how it works.
I'm still standing, but not for long.
Okay. Mm,
About to fully die, my guy.
yeah, not Rubicon, but the rest of you. Dex saves,
Living in a
please.
grove of thorns.
Hey,
Alright. I can't save anything.
roll a 7 on these dice.
Is a dex save, you said?
Dex save.
18.
Okay.
Can I use my bardic inspiration?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. Shit.
That
That passed.
you succeed. Yes. So that is 3 successes.
So
So
you have
you
to
all
roll
take.
all ones on this, Grace.
I already rolled it. It's 11 points for all of you.
Ah.
Bye, Quinn. Missed you.
Oh, it was nice. Ah!
Good night.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
He's just barely hanging on, but he's making the most of it.
What a
Okay.
bitch.
okay, so now it's
Now
technically
it is Rubicon's turn.
sure. So we shifted down here. We attacked twice. I believe one of those hit for 15 points of damage. Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
And that was blue that you were attacking.
Correct.
Okay, you kill him.
So now Blue is dead.
Now he's dead.
And
Okay.
there is a pile of fire there.
I also need to. I don't know why it keeps disappearing, but let me do that, and then because I had it from here, it was there. Okay, so that's still up for difficult terrain. Okay, we're then going to use our bonus action, our baction, if you will, to chuck rocks like one is meant to do. We're gonna chuck rocks at red.
Okay.
Oh, beans! It fucked up again.
Oh, poop. Oh, doo doo.
Poop.
Poopy buttholes. Okay. Boop. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Fantastic for a grand total of. Oh, what are we looking at? No, oh, that's not so good. 9 points of damage.
Not nothing.
Not nothing. Not nothing. Hard to complain. We are also going to say. Okay, so it has to be within the cube of that one. I need purple to make me a strength save, please.
Okay. That is going to be
18 is the goal.
meets it, beats it, I believe.
You son of a bitch. Okay, that is totally fine. That is going to succeed. However, also I should have done this at the top of my turn. However, because purple is close by, I am going to need. Is it a dex save? I need purple to also make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Get attacked by trees, idiot.
That's not as good. What is he trying to beat?
18 again.
That is going to fail.
Okay. Then he is going to take a very sexy 11 points of of slapping, slashing damage.
Perfect. He's
Uh,
looking a little bit bloodied.
Fantastic. Then we are going to move over here next to Red, and that is going to be the end of Rubicon's turn.
Beautiful. So we are at our time. I don't want to push us too far. How about we call it here and we'll come back to it next week?
Yep. I think I'm next.
Then you're
Should we
next.
just finish? How many people do we have left?
We have Koigrim, May,
Koigrim.
Quinn, Nova, Fable.
We have most of the round.
We have
left.
most of the round left. Sorry, I would have stopped us at the top of this last round, but I didn't look at the clock, so
I didn't think about it.
I didn't think about it.
Totally fair.
So I'm gonna put a star at Koigrim's name.
Dankeschön.
Ended at start of Koigrim's turn. And then we'll come back next week and settle this once and for all.